A long, long time ago, there was a small forest near a village. In that forest lived two foxes. One was called the big fox, and the other was called the little fox. The two foxes were very good friends. They spent the whole day together, roaming around the forest. They hunted together, and whenever one fox caught food, he always shared it with the other. They were truly close friends. One day, while standing far away, the two foxes looked at the village houses. One fox said to the other, "There are many chickens in that village. Let's go there one night and catch some chickens. It will be great fun to eat together." Both foxes decided that one night they would go to the village together to hunt chickens. But the little fox was very clever. Because of his strong desire to eat chicken, he secretly went to the village alone that very night. But he did not know that the villagers had set a trap inside a chicken cage to catch foxes. The little fox got trapped inside the cage. No matter how hard he tried, he could not get out. He sat quietly and started thinking, "How can I escape from here?" Just then, the big fox came to the village to hunt chickens. The big fox was very foolish. He had never seen traps or cages in his life. When he saw the little fox inside a bamboo cage, he asked, "What's going on? Why are you here alone?" The little fox immediately understood that the big fox had never seen a trap before. He also realized that only the big fox could free him. So the little fox made a clever plan in his mind. Stretching comfortably, he said, "Oh, this is my in-laws' house. I have come here to visit. But why have you come to this village?" The big fox replied, "I couldn't find you in the forest, so I thought I would come alone at night and catch some chickens. We could share them and eat together. Is this really your in-laws' house? Wow, you are living so happily." Then the big fox asked, "How is the food and comfort in your in-laws' house?" The little fox smiled and said, "Oh, brother, it is only comfort here. You just lie down and eat chicken 3 times a day. Sometimes my brothers-in-law and sisters-in-law pinch me a little, but that's not a big problem." Hearing this, the big fox's mouth started watering. He thought to himself, "Oh, if only I had such an in-laws' house." He begged the little fox and said, "Brother, please let me stay in your in-laws' house for just one day." The little fox felt very happy inside. He thought, "This is exactly what I wanted." He said, "You want to stay in my in-laws' house? Normally, I don't allow anyone to stay here, but I love you very much, so I will allow you. Come on, open the door and go inside." The big fox opened the cage door. "Jump!" The little fox quickly jumped out and became free. The big fox happily walked into the cage and lay down comfortably. He did not even realize that he had fallen into a trap. The little fox said, "Stay here. In the morning, my brothers-in-law may tease you or pinch you. Don't get angry. After some time, they will give you chicken to eat." The big fox replied, "All right, don't worry. You go now. We will meet in the forest tomorrow." The little fox danced with joy and ran back to the forest. The next morning, when daylight appeared, the villagers came and saw a big fox trapped in the cage. They brought sticks and started poking the fox through the gaps in the cage. The big fox thought, "Maybe these are my brothers-in-law playing with me." Thinking this, he smiled shyly. But soon the villagers began beating the fox with sticks. Then the big fox finally understood that the little fox had tricked him and escaped. Angrily, the big fox gave a loud roar. Hearing the roar, the villagers became frightened. Using this chance, the big fox broke the cage door and ran away. While running, he thought angrily, "The moment I see that little fox again, I will punish him." But the little fox stayed far away and kept hiding. Days passed. Winter passed, summer passed, then the rainy season arrived. Water was everywhere in the forest. The animals found very little food. The little fox could no longer go to the village to steal food. He became extremely hungry. One day, he found some dry bones. He sat on a dry place and tried to chew them. Suddenly, the big fox appeared there. The big fox shouted angrily, "I found you! Where will you go now? What are you doing there, you foolish fox? Come down! Today you will pay for everything." The little fox thought, "Oh no, I am finished," but he stayed calm. Chewing the bone loudly, he said, "I was very hungry, so I was eating my own hands and legs." The big fox was shocked and asked, "You are eating your own hands and legs?" The little fox replied calmly, "Yes, don't you know? During the rainy season, we can eat our own hands and legs. When it rains, new hands and legs grow again." Saying this, he continued chewing the bones seriously. The big fox had not eaten anything for many days. He was very hungry too. He thought, "This sounds like a good idea." He said, "All right, I forgive you. Now move away and let me sit here." The big fox sat down and started biting and eating his own hands and legs. Blood began to flow from his body. He waited for the rain. Dark clouds filled the sky. Heavy rain began to fall. The big fox got wet in the rain, but his hands and legs did not grow back. Crying, he said, "Little fox, my hands and legs are not growing back. What should I do now?" From a distance, the little fox laughed loudly, lifted his tail, and ran away. The big fox, without hands and legs, sat there helplessly and died. This story teaches us that we should not believe everyone easily. Before trusting someone, we must think carefully and use our brain. The big fox was strong, but he did not think wisely, so he was fooled again and again. Because of greed, he made wrong decisions and finally fell into great danger. We also learn that lying or cheating others may bring temporary gain, but it is never a good thing. So we should always speak the truth, stay away from greed, think about right and wrong, and make wise decisions.